Three-part question on immigration. I'll read this. The Constitution grants to Congress the responsibility to pass laws regarding the migration of persons to our country. The U.S. Constitution and federal laws are supposed to be the supreme law of the land. What do you propose to do as a member of Congress to deal with certain states and localities that pass laws to create sanctuary cities in defiance of federal law?
Okay. Thank you very much for this question, because I am an immigrant and I came to this country as an immigrant, but I followed the rules of the law and took my family in all 15 years to become finally a citizen of this country. No invasion overnight into the country, no illegal entry into the country. I believe that the border should be on a total control, and we should never allow open borders the way it is exercised today. And I'll tell you, my solution to this immigration, because we need immigrants. We built this country on immigration. But the way to do it is to totally change the 100-year-old system, where I believe what we do is create a new set of laws where actually what we're going to do, we're going to create agencies in each country interested in immigration to the United States, where we're going to have a special processing centers where we can vet the people and decide on who's going to enter the country based on their values, based also on our own needs. What is the profession that we are looking for? We can do it right inside each country. If you cross the border, you show the papers that you are legally entering the country. It is totally, to me, out of control situation where our country is being literally invaded, and we are letting it happen. Actually, with the Biden administration, we are blessing it and accommodating it by flying these people to different cities, by having cities to be sanctuary cities. What is that? Cities should be in the business of actually securing their own people, their own citizens, not citizens of foreign countries, and giving protection. That should be stopped. And we should never allow, by law, even to create sanctuary cities, or people that are part of the sanctuary should be taken into the courts, and we should stop that practice. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Stephanie, what does Kathy propose to do as a member of Congress to deal with certain states and localities that pass laws to create sanctuary cities in defiance of federal law?
Well, I know that Kathy feels very strongly on this issue. In part, her own family members have worked very closely with the Trump administration and have actually been on the border with Trump in his last administration. So I'm going to say this very, very clearly, and that is, first of all, we wouldn't need sanctuary cities if we built the wall. And that's something that's very, very important. So before we start, questioning what we do with immigrants here, let's get that border secure. And we need to make it safe. Kathy is heartbroken now by what we see on the border. What has been created isn't an immigration policy. It isn't doing any benefit to anyone. It has created a humanitarian crisis that we have not seen the likes of in years and generations. What we now have is a border and an immigration policy that is being run by drug cartels and by thugs from, gangster thugs, basically, who are using our border to drive fentanyl, illegal weapons, and human trafficking into this country. It's destroying what was at one point, and as Casey can share with us, the immigrant dream. We all believe in that dream. We all believe in that American dream that people all want to come here for. And what we are seeing, first and foremost, is a huge crisis. And that would be the first thing that she would do to deal with the sanctuary cities. And then, as a senator, of course, one of the things you need to do is make sure that those areas of the Constitution where the federal government is inscribed, is supposed to be protecting our country, that is being respected by states and cities from around this country. So first of all, what we need to do is make sure that we secure this border and we stop the humanitarian crisis that is destroying the dream of America. Thank you very much. KathySalvi.com.
Thank you,